Hey, good morning, guys. It is Friday and it is early. I came out to film a motorcade that didn't happen, which meant I missed a helicopter operation that I didn't know was going on, and which will have a motorcade later, but I'll probably miss because I'm doing something else. Hey, that's life. Anyway, Washington is still dealing with the situation in Afghanistan today. It's going to be a pretty tight schedule at the White House. So you know what? We're probably going to go somewhere else. Let's go find something else going on in the city today. Maybe we'll go up to Capitol Hill. Maybe we'll go to some other neighborhood. I haven't decided, but you can come with me. Hey guys, we're downtown, down on 9th Street actually, and over here on my left, well, that's Ford's Theater. That is the theater where Abraham Lincoln went to see a play and got shot by John Wilkes Booth. Lincoln's body was taken across the street here where he lived for about a day before he died in Dr. Peterson's house, which was right across the street from Ford's Theater. John Wilkes Booth escaped through an alley out the back of the Ford's Theater, made his way into southern Maryland before getting captured. Or killed. I can't remember which it was. Killed, I think. So that's the FBI headquarters. Well, we've seen that a lot lately, but we're going to go over this way and see what's up at the White House because the motorcade's about to start. Well, in a half hour. Maybe we can find some protesters or something. There is a big protest planned this weekend on the National Mall. I believe it's a voting rights protest or a Black Lives Matter protest. I'm not entirely sure, but I saw them setting up TV screens and speakers and all that down on the National Mall. We'll try to go back over there if we've got some time. Let's cut up this road here. So this is just downtown DC. This is the Marriott Hotel. These are office buildings. This is 8th Street, which goes over into Chinatown. Well, we got a little bit of time. I haven't taken you guys into Chinatown in a while. Maybe I'll go down to Chinatown. China Block. That's the Grand Hyatt. Now this over here just got renovated into like a really high-end shopping area. And it opened like just before COVID kicked in and closed everything. So I'm not really sure how many places are still in business. Oh, hang on. This is 10th Street. And I think one of the buildings around here is Secret Service headquarters. I'm not entirely sure which one. Yeah, there's Tiffany's. It's kind of reminding me of Hong Kong. Longshan. Armani. Burberry. Bulgari. Yeah, this definitely is reminding me of Hong Kong. It's got like a little outdoor dining area. I actually haven't been down here because, well, first, I don't really wear many of those clothes. Yeah, City Center, that's what it's called. I don't wear these clothes. I don't eat at these fancy restaurants. And I'm pretty lazy. Now, over here, actually, now I think about it, this is the Mint. This is the U.S. Mint's headquarters. They don't actually make the coins here, but this is where they do all their mint policy. There is a store, though, where you can buy fresh coins from the Mint. I guess it's in Philadelphia now. Somewhere around here is Secret Service. I'm not sure where. I know it when I see it because it's got a big sign in front that says Secret Service. Alrighty, so this is Chinatown, affectionately known as China Block, because it's basically a block long. Now, most of the Chinese restaurants have been bought out. I mean, this is Potbelly, HSBC. There is still a law that your signs must be in Chinese. So, like you see, HSBC has the sign in Chinese. And all these other restaurants down here, underneath the giant archway, they also have their names in Chinese, even though, you know, it's a salad restaurant or it's the T-Mobile restaurant. Just trying to keep the character of the neighborhood like it once was when all these were Chinese restaurants and groceries. honestly, there's only a half a dozen Chinese restaurants and places left here in Chinatown. Because of this thing, the Capital One Arena, this is where the Wizards and the Capitals play basketball and hockey respectively, and that sort of changed the entire neighborhood. It became a trendy nightlife place. Now over here is the National Portrait Gallery and the Museum of American Art. This is where the presidential portraits are kept, the famous presidential portraits, and also a lot of American artists, the works of American artists are in this beautiful, beautiful Smithsonian, which just had a major renovation a few years ago. Has a great atrium, beautiful. We'll go in there one day. It's been a while. So this is the DC Public Library, the Martin Luther King Library. That's why I'm down here. I was trying to pick something up for a friend, but the library is closed. You can see all the people still milling about out front. Let's go down towards the White House now. It's Catholic Charities. I missed this light. Now that's the old Woodward and Lothrop building, Woody's as it was known. Woody's was a department store, kind of about the level of Macy's, yeah, maybe a little bit below Macy's, for those of you who rank department stores. But the Woody's building is actually pretty historic. They had painted over this amazing artwork, and then the developer who bought this building discovered some old photos of it and said, we've got to fix this. And he slowly had art historians and reclamation guys come and peel off the old paint. So let's head down towards the White House again. So the White House is gearing up for Summit 2, the meeting between the head of Israel, Prime Minister of Israel, and the President. But this didn't go off yesterday due to the Kabul situation. They're going to try again today. Neither side really wanted to meet yesterday. The American side was, of course, too busy dealing with the situation and didn't want to be perceived as ignoring what was going on in Kabul, and the Israeli side didn't want to speak to the Americans who might be, well, distracted. So they postponed today, and they're going to try again in about 15-20 minutes. So the park is temporarily closed, it looks like. I suspect we're going to have an arrival ceremony out on the North Lawn. It will be a little bit difficult to film as they put up barriers. Let's see if we could see. Yeah, we couldn't see past those bushes. If you had a super lens, you might be able to see over the bushes at the front door. I don't know who greets the visiting head of state though. If they're greeted at the front door by the president, or if it's like the chief usher of the building who usually welcomes them to the building. And they're starting to shut down the street, bringing the vehicles out onto 15th. There's the motorcycles. They got smart today. They parked in the shade. So the motorcycle guys learned from yesterday's disastrous effect of sitting out all day in the sun. They are gearing up. Still going to be about 15 minutes. Department of Public Works snowplows. You know, if you owned a snowplow company, you could make some big money just parking these suckers here all day. They've been here for about 4 days. Hot dog lady's unloading, but her vehicle is getting a thorough inspection. The bags of ice were suspect. So we're back once again at the Treasury. awaiting the arrival of the Israeli Prime Minister to visit the President for a summit today. It should be coming on in a few minutes, but the motorcycle guys aren't even on their bikes yet. So down there is the Willard Hotel. You can just see the motorcycle cops. That's going to be the front of the motorcade. They're going to turn up this street, and then they're going to turn into the White House right there. So this is probably one of the shortest motorcades in history. First motorcycles are inside.